Hey, what's going on, YouTube? What's going on, fellow investors? You know, I'm a firm believer, and I have been for years, that the children are our future. And in this video, what I want to do is I want to take it a step further and not only focus on our children, but I want to talk specifically about our youth, our young people that are ages 13 to 17, and see what we can do about getting them into this investing thing, not only getting them involved, not only getting them excited, but also helping them prepare for their immediate as well as their long-term future. And when I say immediate future, I'm thinking about once they graduate high school, when they have college expenses, when they have living expenses. And then when I talk about the future, obviously I'm talking about later on, wives, husbands, children, retirement, things like that. And in this video, we're going to talk about a program that's offered by Fidelity called Fidelity Youth that will allow us, parents and guardians, to be custodians of our youth and get an account where they can invest in not only stocks, but also ETFs and mutual funds. Hey, welcome to Investing with Rod, everyone. On this channel, we talk about stocks, we talk about crypto, we talk about exchange traded funds or ETFs, but more importantly, we show you how to invest on a budget. And in this video, we're going to take it a step further. We're going to show you how to show your youth how to invest on a budget. If that's something you're interested in, do your boy a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Get a video a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. It's a little bell that's right next to subscribe. It's going to default to personalized. Make sure you select all so you don't miss out on future videos or live streams. And with all that being said, share this thing out. Let's get our youth involved in the movement, baby. Let's get our youth ready for tomorrow. With all that being said, you know what time it is. Let's get paid, baby. All right, let me jump down here and go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to go ahead and add this to the stage here. And as you can see, we are looking at the Fidelity website. I'm not logged in. Anyone can go here. All you have to do is go to Google, type Fidelity Youth, and it'll bring it up. I am going to go through this quickly but efficiently. And as you can see, Fidelity Youth is a teen-owned brokerage account that gives teens ages 13 to 17 the power to save and invest their own money while letting parents stay connected. What they mean when they say letting parents stay connected, the parents will still be able to go in and look at the account. The parents can do things like shut off the debit card that they're going to receive with this account. So many different things. And we're going to talk about that as we move throughout this video. Moving down, let's look at some of the account benefits. So what we're going to do, I love this word here, especially when it comes to our young people, empowering. We're going to be empowering teens to prepare for their financial future and safely build strong money skills for life. I'm telling you, man, I used to hear people talk about gold and silver and the Dow Jones Industrial Average, but it wasn't people I knew. It was on TV, and that stuck with me. And I started learning, I started reading, I started watching more, I started becoming more interested. And now it's giving me skills that I'm using years and decades later. So there's no fee to open this account. It has no subscription fees, no account fees, and no minimum balance to open. You can open this joint with $1, baby. And you're not going to get no monthly fee every month, or you remember you got to get a fee every quarter. None of that. Saving made easily. Teens can request a debit card to easily organize and manage their money, and automatic savings can help them reach their goals faster. I want to talk about this one. Now, they can get a debit card and they can organize and manage their money, but I want to use this for our youth as a investment account, not a checking account. Meaning, I don't want to start off getting people in the habit of purchasing stocks or ETFs just to turn around 2 or 3 months later and sell them and talk about putting the money on their debit card because they're in the mall and they see something they like. Maybe introduce this later on. Me as a parent that had a youth, 13 to 17, I would personally get the debit card, but I wouldn't tell the kid about it until we've established a good investment foundation. Once we establish the foundation, then I can teach them other things, not as Rod on Investment with Rod, but Rod as the parent or guardian can teach my child or my nephew or my niece or my grandchild more complicated things like, okay, we're going to take $10, we're going to invest $7, and we're going to put $3 over here. So if you're somewhere and you need to spend some money, you'll have it for your debit card. Let's take them along the journey with us. All right, you can invest with just as little as $1. I already talked about that. Parents can view their teens' investments and transactions and get notified of account activity to provide guidance and oversight. Let you know it's safe and sound. Plus, the Fidelity Youth account is secured with the customer protection guarantee. If you have some type of fraud or something, you call Fidelity. And I've been with Fidelity for a long time. They're very good. So savings and investing leveled up. Man, everybody using the hip language. Man, even Fidelity talking about level up. Now, I love this, man. Don't let gift cards go to waste. How many times? I don't even mess with gift cards. I think I talked about it not long ago. I can never maximize a gift card. I always either don't have enough of a gift card, like it's $25 gift card, I need 30, or it's a $25 gift card, I find something for 20 and I can't find anything to do with the other 5. Well, here, don't let your unused gift cards go to waste. With the Fidelity Youth account or app, teens can exchange unused gift cards for cash they can save or invest. It's not going to ask you, give them the gift card. Last time I checked, you don't get your name on the gift card. So if you have a gift card and you go in there and check the balance and it says $1.23, give it to the youth. Let them go over there. Let them put it in their account where they can invest. And once they get farther along in this journey, let them put it into the account where they can spend money with their debit card. You have in-app lessons and rewards. Teens can learn the basics of saving and investing with tailored interactive lessons. They can even earn rewards for completing them in the app. I'm telling you, I've done these not just with Fidelity. I've done them with crypto, with Coinbase. I've done them with crypto.com, I believe, other investment brokerage apps. And I'm not even a youth, and I enjoy it because there is a reward at the end. I'm going to typically get some free crypto, maybe a fraction of a share of stock, but let's get them in the habit. Okay, it's okay to go on social media, but we may take an hour out of the day and do social media, and we're only going to take 8 to 10 minutes out of the day or 7 to 8 minutes out of the day and go over our Fidelity and see if anything's new in the app. Don't say we're going to do an hour of social media and an hour of the Fidelity app, because they're not going to be interested. I can tell you that right now. Let's give them a lot of what they want and a little bit of what they're getting used to or about to get used to. All right. Then they can schedule their allowance. If you give your teens or your youth an allowance, they can go ahead and put, if they want to put some of their money over there and start doing it on their own, man. When they see their money growing and start seeing them commas, and what I mean by commas, start seeing 1,000,000 for $1,000, they be like, hey, man, mom, dad, hey, Uncle Rod, before I started doing this here, man, I go to the mall and man, 3 days later, I ain't got no money and I ain't got nothing else. I was ate and stuff, and now I can see my money grow. Yeah. Now, how to get started? I'm going to go through this very quickly. Parents can open an account. A parent or guardian must open an account for the youth on behalf of their teen. They must have an existing account with Fidelity. You have to have an account with Fidelity. Man, if you want to get your kids started, go open. I'll do a whole video. Go open up a Fidelity account, invest $3, $2, $1, $5. It don't matter. As long as you have an account, let that account be active for maybe 2 weeks, a week, try 5 days, and then see if it'll work. Teens will download the app. Teens will activate the account. They'll create their own little login if they have Face ID. I know mine does. And it is available for both Apple iOS and Android devices. And another thing, man, now when they have cash that's uninvested, I got to point this out, and it will automatically put it into a money market fund that can earn 3.96%, almost 4% on their cash. Now, the 7-day yield is this 3.96% as of September 4th. It may change. As we know, the interest rates, they just were talking about the interest rate yesterday. That was the whole hoopla. So one of the things I want to point out real quick, we already talked about, it's a custodial account. It's not a joint account. It's not you and the teen. It is owned by the minor. Now, one of the things I do want to point out, what can they invest in? Fidelity mutual funds, most U.S. stocks, some exchange traded funds, real estate investment trusts. This here stuff, as a parent, I would look at what they cannot invest in. Third-party mutual funds, you don't really have to worry about it because it's not going to let you do it. You know, I don't have any crypto on Fidelity. I didn't bother doing all that treasury, CDs, cryptocurrency, because they're not ready for penny stocks because the value goes up and down. And that stock's valued at $5 a share or less. Foreign currencies, some of your international stocks or ETFs. Now, we already talked about the control that a parent has. What happens? This is big. And then I'm going to get ready to end this video. This is the biggest part that I need people. And I'm going to sum this up. Once the teen reaches 18, the Fidelity Youth account must be converted to a standard Fidelity brokerage account. The assets will stay in the same account and keep the same account number and login credentials. Teens can still use the Fidelity Youth app when they turn 18. However, additional capabilities are available with them in the Fidelity mobile app. So basically, in a nutshell, when they turn 18, they have to convert it to, it will be automatically converted to a brokerage account, but the parent no longer will have access. They'll keep the same login credentials, and they will also get more benefits if they download the mobile app. I would personally train my youth. They can do what they want. We all know young people think they're grown, especially when they start getting grown. But what if you're a seasoned investor and they want to be Mr. or Mrs. Hotshot and do it on their own? And before you know it, they've made a bad decision. So I would still try to convince them to give me access. And if they choose not to, it's going to be on them. But that's just me. That's what I would do. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that. Go ahead and slide this back over. And now I am back, man. Well, there it is, man. How to start an account for your youth. It doesn't have to be a child of yours. It doesn't have to be a son or daughter. It can be a nephew, a niece, a goddaughter, a godson. Man, even if you don't have any youth, like I have grandchildren, but let's just say I didn't have grandchildren and I didn't have any youth in my life. What about the people you know that have you? Let's just say you have a coworker or a friend of the family or anybody, and they have a young child. Talk to them about it. And you know about investing and they don't, and they trust you. Show them how to do it. And then when you're over having coffee or watching your favorite show, after the show go off, chit chat about the show a little bit, and then maybe do a little Fidelity training or Fidelity knowledge gathering. Man, all I can say is what I'm going over now. There were a lot of things that I wish my parents would have done for me that didn't happen, that I didn't think was cool at the time. Like, I'm gonna give you a couple of examples. I played football, but I wish I would have been on the golf team as well. Now, I was on the student council in the library club and all that cool stuff, but I wish I would have been on the debate team because that would have prepared me more for future opportunities. With that being said, do me a favor if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget about that notification bell. It's going to default to personalized, select all. Give this video a thumbs up. Share this with someone. Don't just tell them to go watch the video. Chit chat with them a little bit. It don't take but 1 minute. I guarantee you a minute is a long time when you're the only one talking. Share this with someone. And with all that being said, I will be back soon, dropping more heat, dropping more fire, dropping more knowledge, more importantly, showing you how to invest with $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 at a time. And until the next time, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you. Much love. Hope you have a blessed one. Peace.